My name's Cameron Lacey and I'm a psychiatrist and work at Olympias Health. I first became interested in psilocybin about 5 years ago with a number of trials showing really significant responses for people who hadn't responded to conventional treatments.
I think I was probably first put on antidepressants when I was 17 or 18, I think. 3 years ago, started seeing Cameron. He mentioned to me about psilocybin and I'd never ever heard of it. When he put it in a different way, saying magic mushrooms, so then I knew what he was talking about. Never had any experience of that myself.
Well, New Zealand's quite unique in that we didn't need legislative change to be able to use it both in research and in clinical settings. But because it was novel and some degree of controversy, it did take quite a bit of legwork to be able to get approval to use it in a clinical setting, and we got that in July 2025. We go through a process of starting them in interpersonal therapy with some preparation sessions, which also prepares them for the experience of psilocybin and builds an understanding of how their depression may have evolved in link with relationships. One can think of depression as being almost imprisoned by a negative interpretation of one's connections to self, others and the world. The experience of psilocybin can provide insights into ways of looking at those things. When you're depressed, the default mode network in the brain, that becomes very rigid and limits one's thoughts and experiences. And psilocybin removes or destabilizes that default mode network and then allows that broader range of thoughts and emotions and experiences.
I'd never taken any hallucinogens before, so I didn't know exactly how my mind would react to it, and especially nervous about what I would find in my head. About half an hour between taking this vitamin, multi-looking thing, and I started to feel like things were not looking quite the same. And at that point, I put the mask on and the headphones on with this incredible playlist. I've got to let this just take me wherever it will.
Very often they experience very significant insights about factors and events that have contributed to their experience of depression. They can have really profound emotional experiences of feeling of letting things go that they've held on to and feeling a range of emotions that they haven't encountered for some years through the influence of depression. People often come in with the hope or that once they've taken psilocybin that things will immediately be different. And we know that's not the case. It's just one step in the journey, and the insights and experiences that they have during the psilocybin are what can be used to leverage change through the integration phase.
Immediately afterwards, it was sort of trying to remember everything, then trying to sort of put meaning to it. Then I think, a lot more anger comes along, a lot of sadness, but they are emotions that I can put a name to, not something that I'd ever been able to do with depression.
It's a real privilege, I think, particularly when we see people who have suffered sometimes for decades to suddenly have an experience of relief and freedom from depression, even if this is not a treatment for them, if they're not eligible for whatever reason, or that they don't improve with the treatment. There are always other treatment options, and so I want people to persist and maintain hope.